Clock at 6.
You still watching the game?
For Los Angeles on 3 quarter. Lynn kicks to Boozer. Back to Lynn. It's Delfino. He's got 8. Howard with this. And now
you're about to see Nick
Houston lead.
Trevor Ariza
in the second half. I love the way they're playing.
Yeah, there's really no comparison in the shooting percentages between the teams since the break.
Lynn kicks to Young. 3-pointer. Ariza with the rebound. Houston leading by 11. Here's Canaan. Now the feed to Monty Eunice. Canaan kicks to Howard. 9 feet out. And it's Houston with another.
Dwight Howard's
shot the ball exceptionally well as they
over the
built
right
this lead
shoulder
for themselves.
And the Lakers call time here.
We'll see.
Well, Dwight Howard, one of the more criticized stars over the past few seasons. He says he's motivated by his critics, and he's had more than a few. Howard, playing with a chip on his shoulder, he feels he has a lot to prove.
And for Dwight in Orlando, I think he might have done some things differently, but Los Angeles was a tough situation, not really of his making. That was created by external forces, I think. And once he did decide to leave, it got worse. And it really was beyond his control in many ways. His toughness was questioned, his basketball IQ became a personal attack on him, which wasn't quite fair. A little bit, I can understand why he might hold a grudge.
Houston making a switch here. Here's Lynn. Looking for his basket still in this one. Screen by Boozer. To halt the run. Bank shot, no good. And for Dwight Howard, there are always going to be ruffled feathers when you leave a city behind. Certainly, and that was the case in Orlando and Los Angeles.
Yeah, and there may have been some indecision as well that led to that media frenzy. The story just wouldn't go away. But I think in the end, he ended up exactly where he needed to be, with an up-and-coming team in a good city, in a comfortable environment with a good young talent base around him.
He kicks to Cannon. On the clock. Misses the deep three-point attempt. Outside, Lynn. Here's Young. Shot denied. They recover it. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Houston.
These long-range shots look like layups out there, guys.
Well, you've also got to love how aggressively they've taken that ball to the basket and scored off dribble penetration.
Blacks checked in for the Rockets. Harden comes in for Jason Terry.
Well, the former 60th pick back in 2012, Robert Sacre is Mr. Irrelevant no longer. Get rid of that moniker. A big leap in play from his rookie season to his second campaign. And he's shown improvement across the board.
Just 3 to shoot. Cannon misses the 3. Young dishes to Delfino. Los Angeles with another miss. And Sacre, credited by the Lakers coaching staff last season as the team's
FYI, it's hard
worker,
to shoot on this
and Steve may be their best defender.
I don't know if you heard all the
He's a
complaining
7-footer with a strong physical frame. He's got an NBA body. He shows good awareness of keeping himself in a position to impact the play.
Yep.
Lakers trail by 12. Lynn with it, and it's Harden picking him up. Sacre, good.
The 2 points are pretty much a lock when they're able to get the ball into that position inside.
Here's Canaan, defended by Lynn. Canaan kicks to Harden. Harden right side. That one wide left. Los Angeles has gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Outside Delfino. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Harden outside. .133 left in the third. And Young comes over to help. Passes it to Papanicolaou. They need this one. Rebound the Lakers. And Clark, they're going to have to make a pretty big comeback here.
Yeah, I think so, but I don't think the clock is a factor right now, at least not yet. I mean, they don't need to change their pace of play. Keep attacking.
Yeah, I agree. You got to make sure you take your time, but start to be more effective and efficient with each possession, and you got to buckle down defensively.
And it's the Rockets with the ball. Here's Canaan. He's got 8. Can't get it to go.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get too many better looks from that range.
Lynn kicks to Boozer. Back to Lynn. He dishes it to Boozer. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those.
Canaan, the pass to Papanicolaou. There's a good screen. The Rockets again can't hit. And here's Young. Shoots from 12. And here at the end of the third.
I have 48
Rockets
points
leading
going to the
by
fourth
10.
quarter. He has 58.
So on the floor for
It's
Houston.
not real at all.
Terry is up.
I asked LD2K, what's the
Then there's
most realistic
Unis.
level to play on?
And it's Black.
Peer to
and
peer. He
the
says
pivot spot
superstar
manning the
sim.
middle.
These fuckers want to keep playing on all
Pass
the
to
things.
Terry. Just 5 to shoot. Takes a 3. And it's good.
Stupid, man.
Beverly's got the lead up to 13 now for the Rockets.
That's his first three-pointer of the half. Remember, he did make one in the first half as well.
Now Bryant. Shoots off the screen. Kept alive. Davis kicks to Kobe. To the wing right side. And here's Randall. A second chance effort. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Unis has got 4 rebounds in this game. Beverly, the pass to Papanicolaou. Dishes to Terry. Off target with the free throw line, Jay.
Not much of a pick there. Unless you're going to get a body on somebody, you're really not going to free anybody up for a shot.
Nelson dishes to Parsons. The basket good off the assist from Nelson. And that's 13 points for Chandler Parsons.
So hard to try to play defense with the heightened mismatch out there that's on the perimeter, and they gave up the three-pointer.
And Beverly kicks to Terry. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. And that one's good. And the Rockets lead by 13.
Well, you hate to see a guy suffer through a game like this, but his team is winning.
It's blocked. Papanikolaou, guarded by Kobe. On the wing, Jason Terry. Let's go. And it's Terry again missing.
Well, I like
He's trying to get this game over
right
with,
up
man.
in his grill, didn't give him a
Disgusting
chance.
right now.
Kobe kicks to Parsons. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Chandler Parsons, until recently, had been one of the league's great bargains on his second-round contract. He found a way to supplement his earnings, though. He did some modeling for a designer clothing company. Caught some locker room grief for it, but hey, it's good work if you can get it, and I'm sure those checks kept him from being too offended by the locker room banner.
Now here's Beverly. They set the pick. Off the pick. Lakers trail by 11. Nelson outside. Davis setting the pick for Nelson. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. And that's 15 points for Kobe Bryant. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Papanikolaou, the pass to Motiejunas. And the call will be against Julius Randle. That's foul number 2 for him.
Well, the NBA is negotiating a new television deal, and there's a lot at stake. He's concerned with the financial figures, which of course are substantial, but also with making the
That's
game
real.
accessible
He really
to fans
does
in
that.
this digital age.
Phenomenal
You'll see.
alley-oop slam right there, guys.
They're taking advantage, Clark, of
You'll
a
see,
team
buddy.
that looks lost out there.
Yeah, this is threatening to get kind of ugly out here.
Now, here is Nelson.
Papanikolaou.
Kobe attacking. Clock at 6. Floats one. And the basket good. The NBA is a trendsetter, too, as far as digital distribution. The more spectators, the better, whether it's on TV or smartphones or tablets.
Exactly. Agree 100%, and the NBA was a forerunner as far as a professional sports league and really tapping into that digital audience. And it's as simple as clicking a link in somebody's post to start watching the game live. I think bringing in a lot of new viewers, and you got to think the demographics and the generation of the Gen Xers, digital millennials, they've grown up with this, and they're expecting this to be part of how they digest their favorite sports league. So give the NBA a lot of credit for being on top of that.
Good perspective. Timeout called by Houston. Some changes for the Lakers. Sacre comes in for Davis. And Carlos Boozer is subbed in for Randall. Garcia, he's checked in for Houston. Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Guys, over that last break, I listened to Kevin McHale address his team. He said, we are there to finish it up yet, and he let up. We'll see how well it got across.
Sacre.
That's just tremendous.
How do you not just
Love
grab
to
the
see
ball?
a smaller player who can mix it up inside and handle himself in the paint area.
Now here's Beverly. They set the pick. Terry, that's a 2. And too long on the shot.
He's just been ice cold. I mean, he cannot find the range.
Parsons with it. And Terry picks him up defensively. Pass to Nelson. And Kobe, here we go. A fader. That doesn't go either for Bryant.
You gotta like the defense not quitting on the play and getting a hand in the face.
Sure do. With a tough defender breathing down your neck, that makes it not an easy shot.
Kicks it out to Terry. Over in the corner, Beverly. It's hauled in by Long.